G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to Star Wars Squadrons with Mags, and welcome to Episode 7, which is Mission 6, and we're back on the Rebel side once again. So I'm happy to say that this mission was a hell of a lot more fun than the last one, so what we're going to do is skip through the talking head part like we did in the last episode, and then get on to the battle.
Hey, there you are. Was looking for you back at the dockyards. Instead, I had to hang out with a bunch of engineers. They told me a whole convoy of new engineers got intercepted by the Empire. No survivors. Sounds like they had someone on the inside at Hosnian Prime. Give them all the details. As you can imagine, everyone at the dockyard is pretty spooked. I got a Pazak game planned for them later, to help boost morale. Gotta do our part, right? Say, between us, something's up. Something bigger than missing engineers. Ardo ain't talking, and the boss has been shut up in the briefing room all day. I feel like he'd tell us if it was just about the lost engineers. Nah, this is something else. My money's on some kind of unfinished business, like a dark secret he left behind when he skipped out on the Empire. Or not. What would I know, huh? Whatever it is, it's gotta be something he can't fix with a giant battleship. Why don't you head up to the briefing room? The boss might open up to you.
You're right, Lyndon. My contacts verified your suspicions. It's her.
I knew it could only be Teresa Carroll. Her mark is all over these attacks. We know her style.
You do realize there's only one reason she would attack Hosnian Prime and the engineering convoy.
She's searching for Project Starhawk. That's why I've already taken steps to stop her. Before she can find the Nadiri dockyards. Before anyone else gets hurt.
Lyndon. What have you done?
Relax, Ardo. All I did was send Teresa a message. One she can't ignore. An old protege of mine, Teresa Carroll, is leading the Empire's search for Project Starhawk. She won't stop until it's destroyed. So I've initiated a plan. I sent a message that we know was intercepted by an Imperial listening post hidden near Esselis.
What was the message?
Bait for Teresa. And now that the Imperial post has served its purpose, we're ready for Part 2. If we destroy that listening post, Teresa will think we have something to hide and follow that message to the letter. Vanguard, I want you to take Y-Wings with heavy ordnance to that post in Esselis and bomb it to oblivion. A corvette will join you to draw Imperial fire. Gunny will support and resupply our bombers. These are your targets. We've identified the receivers along the hull as weaker areas. Destroy them all. Additionally, destroy the thermal regulation systems along the exterior trench and any dishes atop the listening post. If you pull this off, we'll rob the Empire of a valuable asset, and then Teresa will fall right into our trap. Teresa Carroll was my second in command at Fostar Haven. She was my protege. She's gone from a Coruscant street orphan to captaining her own Star Destroyer. The Empire gave her everything, and she'll do anything to defend it. That's why I'm keeping certain details quiet. With Teresa in the game, any leak is a risk. Just trust me a little longer. Head to the hangar. Zerelda should have your ship almost ready.
I have to say, the Commander's plan is quite clever. All this secrecy and subterfuge, it's almost Imperial. I know the New Republic strives to be better than the Empire, but you must admit their tactics are effective. Not that we should adopt them, of course, but this is war. Sometimes you have to think like your enemy in order to defeat them. We're lucky the Commander is using his tactical brilliance for our side. Let's focus on the mission.
When Javes talks about Carol, you can feel it, right? He must have cared about her greatly to feel such pain. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Empire sent Teresa after Javes. This feels personal. They must both be hurting. and hurt can so easily turn to hate. Hate that cannot be healed has no place in the galaxy. If fighting it has become the only option, so be it. Are you ready?
Y-wings are built to carry bombs and other heavy explosives. It makes them slower, but they pack a punch against large targets and capital ships.
Alright, so the talking head section is now over, and we do have some ship customization options. Obviously, we're taking out the Y-Wing this time, and I actually really enjoy flying the Y-Wing in Squadrons. This is the A10 wing, and this is the configuration I'm going for. Basically, what I'm going to try and do in this mission is set up a very similar configuration to what I use in multiplayer. So, we want the primary weapon to be the rotary cannon. It is ridiculous. We also want the reinforced hull for extra health. We also want the jet-based engine. The jet engine gives you a shorter boost time, but your boost charge speed is significantly higher. You don't tend to boost long periods in the Y-Wing, but you want to be able to boost at moments where you need a quick burst of speed, and that's what it gives you. The other two options for this loadout are the Goliath missiles and proton bombs, but you kind of need those by default for this particular mission, so we're leaving those alone. So it's not quite exactly what I fly in multiplayer, but it's pretty close, and it's actually a lot of fun. Alright, so here I'm going to flick over to the live comms recorded in match, and I hope you enjoy.
So, with the Empire eavesdropping on New Republic comms, do you think Teresa Carroll overheard everything?
She only cares about finding her Starhawk,
Cool.
Frisk.
Oh, sure,
You
still.
know, ergonomics don't
Let her
seem
bomb
too
this
bad.
listening post into oblivion, right? For the safety of our new battleship. And
Throttle's
for
mounted
no
a little
other
high.
reason.
Temperance, this is Vanguard Squadron. We're closing in on the listening post now.
Excellent. Upon arrival, you should be able to overhear some Imperial chatter. You can thank Ardo and his spy network later.
Let's form up with our corvette. It'll run interference during the strike.
This listening post in the middle of nowhere. How'd the boss find this place again?
He sent a message, specifically hoping the Empire would intercept it and reveal the outpost.
This is a pretty cool
took the
looking map.
bait.
I like this.
Talk about a long shot. No way he could have known that would work.
Unless the message he sent seemed so enticing the Empire had no choice but to intercept.
What could be that enticing?
That's the thing. Jays won't tell us. But it's a seed that will sprout into a trap.
Let's focus on this mission and worry about the details of the trap later.
Yeah, I'm liking the visuals here a lot.
You think the Empire built this listening post just to help them find the Starhawk?
This one, perhaps, but it isn't the last listening post eavesdropping on the galaxy. Well, they do seem hell-bent on finding us. I bet the Empire cannot stand that
Didn't
we're
they only
building a
just
new
find
ship
out
of
of-
their old ones.
Didn't they only just find
There's
out
our
about the
listening
Starhawk
post.
though?
I'll
That's a
jam Imperial
big
sensors
station
on approach.
to just build to find one
Love
ship.
it. They'll never see us coming.
Let's make them regret eavesdropping on the New Republic, huh? And just like that, we're hidden from Imperial sensors.
We've been jammed.
Follow me,
Or
Five. We'll lead the bombing run.
they've been jammed.
Grace
More to
and
the
I
point.
will take care of station defenses and starfighter patrols.
Here we go. 5, give them everything you got.
Good, you're almost there. On my mark, it's bombs away. Now.
What? It's a raid! Alert TIE patrols!
Nicely done. You're a natural, Five. Now to bombard the rest of the receivers.
Get the broadcast system running. We need to call reinforcements.
Uh-oh, quick. Take down those dishes before they can make that distress call.
Alright, where are the
target
dishes?
The dishes on top of the station. Empire can't call reinforcements without them.
This isn't fun.
They got a lock on me.
Dish destroyed. Well done.
Just a scrape.
We needed that dish.
Kaboom! I love it.
I don't care if we're under attack. Get the broadcast system up so I can call for help.
I'm under fire.
Is the broadcast system working? Good. I'm calling in some backup.
How about that from here? Not bad, Five.
I love how tanky the Y-Wing is. Come on, let me shoot. There we go.
Excellent.
Only one receiver left. Let's finish him off. Five, hit the dishes.
I'm in formation. Dish destroyed. Well done. Enemies all over me.
You let them destroy our broadcast dishes. So much for the distress call.
Nice shooting, Five. Those Imperials are on their own.
Nice work. Imps won't be calling any reinforcements today. They're breaking.
God, I love these Gatling lasers.
Reloading.
Just space brute over everything. How the hell did you survive that? Grabbing a repair soon the next time I get near the U-Wing.
You really let them have it. Receivers are done for.
It's not the most maneuverable thing in the world.
Bridge droid. Got one on the tail.
The funny part is, this is the equivalent of the TIE Bomber, and it's tankier than the TIE Reaper from the last mission, and the TIE Reaper has shields.
Disabled.
This thing just doesn't give a toss about the damage that's incoming. It just does not care.
Regroup with me at the edge of the listening post.
Get over there. Once I've finished,
That's a hit.
destroying everything else.
There go my shields.
Taking fire.
God, that interceptors took a beating.
Taking damage. More ties, more sign our squad. On your wing.
They mean business. You're in the clear. I got no shields.
99 will do. So I know this is a bomber, but I think this thing actually holds my kill record in PvP.
Thermal systems.
It's a toss-up between this and the A-Wing. I'm terrible at the X-Wing.
I'm in their sights. The thermal systems are located in the trench circling the edge of the station.
Okay.
Fly into the trench, give them hell.
It's nice that they've conveniently marked everything nice and bright red for me. Yeah, I've been using bombs this mission. Thanks. I know how to drop them. I've bombed the mission objectives already, as I was meant to.
Get that rebel bomber away from our thermals.
Losing hull integrity.
Those are glowing, so we already hit those. Shields are fine. Yeah, I'm doing the trench run. I'm doing the trench run. Yeah, that works. That works. Okay.
They're after the thermal system.
So the thermal vents have blast doors next to them. This one here, so when you pass them and drop, you hit. So that's pretty straightforward. Drop.
We got a lot more ties inbound. Our corvette is taking heavy fire. Get
Drop.
in there and help them out, Five. If you need a resupply, just holler.
Thermal system destroyed.
No, we're good,
Temperatures
we're
are
good.
rising.
Vanguard, the Empire's just opened a massive vent on the listening post. The thermal systems must be overloading. They're trying to cool down the core.
Regroup at the vent. I got an idea. Why aren't you protecting the corvette? Move it.
Alright, I'm coming.
You more like that. Corvette just lost shields. Don't let those ties do any more damage.
Heads up, I got
Who's
eyes on
engaging me
ties.
now?
The Empire's all over the corvette.
Now, why exactly did we send a corvette that can't defend itself against fighters? I mean, that's the entire point of a freaking corvette, isn't it? That's its job.
Okay, coming your way with a resupply. Our corvette's hit.
I'm taking fire.
I mean, they're not really armed to take on Star Destroyers, at least not on their own. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was pretty sure that dealing with fighters was kind of one of the things that they were good at.
Only a few ties left.
They really hate our corvette.
You don't say.
That'll do, Vanguard. Nice work. They won't come after the corvette again.
Vanguard 5, we need you at the
So we've done the Star Wars A New Hope Death Star trench run.
When you get to the core,
Now it looks like we're now it looks like we're doing the Return of the Jedi reactor detonation sequence, or Squadrons version of it, anyway.
It's working.
It's just tanky enough to just not care.
Drop your bombs, 5.
Don't worry about anything else.
There we go. That worked. That worked.
I heard that from all the way out here.
Get moving, 5.
Quick! The vent is closing.
Go, go, go.
Oh, come on, boost. Come on. Oh.
All right, team.
I'm not sure if that was scripted or if I only just actually made that. Looks like this is the end of the mission. That was kind of cool. I enjoyed that. That was good. I wish the rest of the missions were like this so far. A little bit slower in the Y-Wing, but best mission so
Great
far.
work, Vanguard Squadron. Our trap is set. Come on home. It's time for the next step.
Alright. I did enjoy that. I enjoyed that very much. Do like my Y-Wings. Alright, so 4 out of 5 missed the efficiency medal, so that'll be the time. That one, there we go. Okay, so we've got to complete the mission in 11 minutes or less to get the efficiency medal, but complete mission 6 for mission completion, complete mission 6 without dying for enduring service, save the corvette, that was one of the objectives, and reinforcements denied, destroyed the communications dishes. Okay, so they must be able to get the communication out about the attack. I wasn't sure, as I seemed to have a lot of time to take out those dishes then. But obviously there is a fail state if you don't destroy them fast enough. Well, anyways, that was fun. So let's hop on to the next one.